All praise to Creator. So some of y'all be thinking it's a joke. So this is the Grand Canyon. I know that they said it was only they were destroyed, but they tried to say it was only destroyed by the water. Well, no. Some of the army was destroyed by water. And yes, the locusts got sent that most folks don't want to talk about. But the other thing that got sent is the fire and brimstone. The locusts come, and I ain't talking about the locusts that eat food, I'm talking about the real locusts, the fallen demons, the locusts. They come before or after the fireball's been thrown. Usually after, because the locusts, the devils, are the one who's throwing the fireballs. That's why all the books it says it seems like a giant is throwing them. The L word just means land. L stands for devil. It tells you the devil is going to gather himself a storehouse. You got to realize in relation, the devil's telling you what he's going to do. The Creator's not going to destroy the earth. The Creator likes the earth. The Creator made the earth. He likes what he made. It was perfect. The devil is going to keep on trying to destroy the earth. He's going to use fire and brimstone to do it with fireballs that he gathered as a storehouse. Evidence of this, you can see 3 pyramid spaceships in space. If you see on the right camera, which I approved a long time ago in the past, and I know half the stuff I know now, and they were gathering rocks. They were amongst the rocks, fly amongst the rocks, and somehow using gravitational pull to keep the rocks in orbit amongst with them, and it was still a long time ago on the way to planet Earth. I knew this 10 years ago. So, with that said, I know who's gathering the storehouse. It is the devil, and he tells you in Revelations. Apostle Paul Revelations, yes, he'll exaggerate Revelations, but he did tell you what the devil is going to do. Because Apostle Paul tried to paint the devil as if he's the Most High, because the outside nations serve the devil in their Christianity and real religions. Come on, you got to get a clue. Okay? There's 2 things talking in that book. You got the Most High saying what he said, and then you got the devil telling you he's going to do in the New Testament. In the Old Testament, you got the Creator saying, serve me only. The devil telling you that the devil is the Creator when he's not. So you got to get a clue. So, this is proof in the Grand Canyon where they told you the only water hit, which they lied, it was also fire and brimstone. Who threw that? The devil. These are buildings. These were turned into stone. Just like Sodom and Gomorrah. Sound familiar? The buildings and the cities will be destroyed. He didn't destroy the wilderness. He destroyed the buildings. Okay? And of course the dirt around the buildings. But the grass is there with no problem. He didn't harm the grass. He harmed the building. Turned them into stone. Anything in it is turned into stone. If you look and see windows and stuff and gases in the building, he turned them into stone. So anything in this rock is stone. The giants that was stuck on this earth. When that happened at one point, because that happened too. Actually, the Creator just turned them to stone because he wanted to turn them. There's a book on it. He actually used fire and brimstone to do that, because I'd be lying if I said that. The truth is that the Creator turned them into stone somehow without using fire and brimstone. There's a book on it. This heathen had the book. He read it yesterday. I really didn't pay it too much mind, but that is one thing I got out of it, because I did pay attention when you start talking about that. So that's why you have giants and you have these dragons on the earth that in stone. That's why the guy Fossil Fuels can pick up so many giant foots and giant toes and giant fingers and cut them and see that there's hard rock blood in between them, because the Creator turned them into stone. But the devils have threw fire and brimstone on here, and they came to Egypt, obviously, because those are the ones who throw fire and brimstone. And it's a known fact that Nibiru was surpassing the earth at the time. Every 300-something odd trillion years, this happens. Okay? Just being honest. It's not the first time the Creator allowed the devil to come do what he's going to do. Just got to be honest with y'all, because most of y'all don't really have a clue what's going on. You have somewhat what's going on, but you don't understand. There's 2 motherfuckers talking about shit in that book. One's the good one, Creator, and one's the badass, evil, son of a gun, devil. And that's what we got to get you guys to wake up on, because we can't keep going for religion. We got to go for spirit and truth, to call cold hard facts. This is why the Hamites threw the King James Version Bible away, because they figured out in the New Testament it was the devil talking. And they wanted to do with the book, and that's why I threw my King James Version in the trash as well, because I had to figure out the same thing they figured out. The devil's telling you what he's going to do in that book. Okay? Sorry to tell you. If you get the Old Testament, you will see where the Creator's telling you serve him only, and all this other stuff. He has sons, Paul, not one son. He puts a disclaimer on that one son, not once but twice. He tells you 25 times in the King James Bible alone to serve him only, but somehow people still never got it, and they serve Mr. J, Mr. Z, YHWH, and all these other names, which are the devil, because the devil has 333 names, which is nothing more than a Freemasonry number. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to start realizing these things. And also to number 6 and the other 2 with it. I don't want to get into it too much. I'm just saying. So let's go a little further.
The char on the rock?
The char on the rock stands for burn and turned into what? You turned into stone. Brimstone will just keep burning, it fizzles out, and then you turn into stone. He turned the buildings and everything into stone. He destroyed the ground.
Get some gold, silver, cryptocurrency.
Don't get that. It's going to fall. Once United States, they're using cryptocurrency to make the United States collapse. And once that collapses, China's going to collapse, dude. It's all a game. And right now, Israel, the fake Israel, the Khazar is on the verge of their economy collapsing too. So ain't nothing going to be worth nothing. Wilderness, I keep telling you. Okay, let's go to this. Okay?
Something so catastrophic.
Even over there, he destroyed the buildings. The cities were destroyed and turned into stone. The land around the building were obviously the rebel from the stone sitting. So if the stone hit near the building, anybody near the stone must turn into stone. That's how he does it, okay? And he allows the devil to throw it down, then come down thinking he's going to sit and do anything, and he watches the devil get turned into stone, because that's how the Creator does it. And the devil looks stupid every time, but the devil has not learned his lesson. That's why he studies it, and they study to see how they fuck up. This reminds me of that movie where they kept on trying to defeat the enemy, and they had to keep on going back in time and time again, but the enemy always knew what they was going to do ahead of time, so they never could defeat him. So they were depicting the Creator Most High, and they're trying to figure out how to defeat the Most High by watching humanity and seeing if we can defeat him, when it's not going to happen. And defeat that's going to happen to humanity by trying to take on the Most High with the devil, because that's what they're going to try to do. They will find out they lost because the Creator has a good trick up his sleeve, and it's called turning their monkey asses into stone, and they'll be turned into stone too. This is the last time, ladies and gentlemen, you have to worry about the graves, reptilians, and all these fallen demon angel races, because the name angel is pagan, okay? Devils coming down here and get involved with humanity and fucking everything up like they've been doing, okay? The Creator's going to take care of this once and for all. And again, he hurt the buildings. The cities got destroyed. The land near the building got destroyed, but the grass he did not hurt.
These massive canyons.
And the grass is still growing. You see that? So he made sure the grass, the land, was straight. He did not destroy the land. He destroyed the buildings, the cities, the walls, and turned them into stone. And then he let the fire and brimstone hit there, and the backlash is everything around it turns into stone. So the devil thinks he's going to do this stone thing. The devil thinks he's going to be throwing these brimstones. He's going to come down and conquer. But the devil don't know he got to throw the brimstone from his storehouse, from his pyramids that are gathering in space right now. Near Nibiru, you can look in the clouds, brother. It's not hard to miss. And then you will find out, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the devil's throwing the fire and brimstone. And then the Creator's going to allow him. Why? Why is the Creator going to allow it? Because the locust giving power on a day. Who's giving him power? The Creator. To do what? Throw the fire and brimstone from the devil's storehouse, since he collected the storehouse of rocks. Yeah, but he's allowing them to do it because it's a game. This is chess. This is actually better than chess. And what the devil going to do when he throws it, he think he got him in, he going to let the locusts come down. They going to do the dirty work. They going to be eating. They going to be chopping folks up in the whole 9 yards. And then what's going to happen? The Creator going to say, let's turn everything that don't want to serve me, and was turn these demons into stone, get rid of them once for all, now that they finally think they won the battle. It's a trick. Let the enemy in, trap the enemy, make come into stone, you win, he lose. It's his chess, not checkers. His MO, he does it every time, but they still can't figure it out. So these cities will not just be fire and brimstone hitting them, but they will, all the buildings and everything else will turn into stone, and the grass will be left, not harmed. This is why he said go to the wilderness, because he's not going to hurt the grass or hurt the trees. He ain't going to hurt the grass. He'll hurt the buildings, turn them into stone. He ain't going to hurt the grass. He will hurt the stuff around the buildings, but he ain't going to hurt the grass. So if you don't go to the wilderness, then you're asked out. Peace and love.